Hello guys, thought I just wanted to drop in, it's been a while, to talk a little bit about AMD VEGA, which is now closing in. They're talking June 5th for Computex as a maybe launch. There's some confusion about what kind of graphic card they will release, because there are kind of two series coming. One for the more professional market, and then there, of course, the one for the consumer or the prosumer, because these are high-end cards any way you look at it. So far it seems that they are releasing 3 different cards for more like the gamer. We don't have many specs, or of course it hasn't been released, but there seems to be 3 cards. One top end aiming at the GeForce 1080 Ti segment, which is like the very top. Then there's one aimed at the GTX 1080, and there's one aimed at the GTX 1070. We do not know whether or not these cards will be better than the NVIDIA cards they're competing against, if they will maybe beat them in price, or maybe it will beat them both in performance and price. That would definitely be the coolest move. But we'll have to wait and see, as always. I can only assume that the leaks will start to pour in more and more, and probably before release we'll even know a lot more. Then AMD, they're busy these days. They're also coming up with a new prosumer enterprise, maybe CPU based on Ryzen, but with a new socket, X399 I think they're gonna call it, and with even more cores than Ryzen 7. It's kind of a Ryzen 9, I guess. Well, they're assuming that the top model will be 16 core, 32 threads. This will be an expensive CPU. The whole line will be, but compared to Intel's offering, it will probably be a lot cheaper. But these are huge CPUs with high TDP, so you'll need massive coolers for them. I'm guessing big air coolers, but preferably water cooling. And it's meant, as I said, more for the, not the consumer, but more the one in heavy video work, CAD work, and those kind of things. So that's AMD. Naples, I think they're calling that series, not Ryzen 9, but it's kind of a Ryzen 9. So Vega and Naples. Threadripper, it's also a code name AMD have used for this series of CPUs. So that's coming up. So June, AMD has had a hell of a year, and June is panning out to be a big one as well. Hopefully me and Sindre will have another video coming up in the next days. He's been offshore for a good 2 weeks now, so it's going to be good to get him back and do some more AMD stuff, not Nokia stuff. No. See you.